Hey guys, Ryan here for Bender Wins. Hope everyone's doing well today. Here with your daily free picks for Saturday. All right, guys. So Friday, double thumbs up, 2-0 in free picks. We still got a lot of action going on in Masterclass and some games to go, but so far we are 4-1. So good start across the board. Started day 4-1. You guys happen to get two winners. New York Rangers and Boston over. Coincidentally, our only loss so far today. We also had Boston. And little side note, the last two games we bet on Boston, they've blown a combined total of 5 leads. 5 times they had the lead and 5 times they've blown it in the last 2 games we bet on them. So anyways, I'm glad the Rangers picked up their slack, got it done. Really thought this was a spot where Boston was not going to score less than 3 goals. We got it done the other way. So, sometimes better to be lucky than good. And we got the over there. And then Bowling Green, Ohio. You know what I love? I love when people tell me how ugly a pick is because it makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside. Makes me feel really nice. And that's how I felt going into this Bowling State, Ohio U. People become hardcore statisticians when you send out a pick that they don't like. I mean, the amount of research that they do, half these people could probably work for NASA. It's incredible. They start coming up with streaks and with all kinds of different crazy statistics as to why your play is going to lose. But you know what? I appreciate them. I don't mind that at all. I really don't. It does make me feel like I'm on the right side. But I appreciate people that challenge me before a game. Okay, I don't mind that. And every once in a while, I have to acknowledge, hey, I was wrong about a game. No professional on earth is ever going to be right about 100% of the games. The greatest of all time was right about 57% of the time. So I like people challenging me before the game. But the funny thing is, all those reasons why you think this game will lose, all those statistics are the same reasons I think that game's going to cover. Very public information. Again, Vegas knows how to set these lines. They know how to trap people. And I think, how many times, go back and look at Ohio and Bowling Green. Look how many of those games go over. You're going to set the total of 48.5, really? Okay, my power ranking says this game should be set at 46. All right? Vegas could have set this at 53 and still got over money, but they didn't have to because they knew the public was going to go on the over. So anyways, long story short, I've said this time and time again, if you're not betting ugly, especially in NFL, but if you're not betting ugly in football, you're probably doing something a little wrong. So anyways, 2-0, good stuff, guys. Carrying on a fantastic month we're having. Going to jump into today's plays. I have 2 plays for you guys in free picks. Not the busiest day we've ever had, although I did give out those soccer plays in Masterclass yesterday. So if you didn't watch yesterday, I'm sorry to hear that because we went 2-0. But outside of that, I gave out a 2-unit play going first thing tomorrow morning in Masterclass. So I'll put that again on today's card just in case anyone missed it. So that'll be in Masterclass. We have 2 soccer plays, 1 hockey play. I know, what's a hockey play doing in there on Saturday? We got a hockey play, and then I have 9 additional college football plays. But a fair amount of them are smaller half-unit plays. Not as much value out there that you would normally see. So the games I have, I like them. But normally, during college football season, we have a lot higher value, or a lot higher volume, I should say. There was just a lot of games that, there was enough on one side or the other to just help me get off my play. So I was able to eliminate more games than I normally would. And that's what it leaves us with. Overall, though, not bad volume. We got, 2 free picks plus 9 additional college football plays, 2 hockey plays, or 1 hockey play, a couple soccer plays. Last thing before I get into it, guys. I had posted, people have told me this a couple times. I mean, it's news to me. It'll be 17 years this December I've been betting professionally on sports. But people keep telling me, you cannot possibly win betting, 10, 11, 12 games a day. There's no way you could possibly win long term. Well, I guess maybe in my 20th year or 25th year or 30th year, I don't know, maybe that'll be true 1 year, because so far for the last 17 years, that's not true. This is the public perception, guys. And again, the perception and reality are two very, very different things. And it really wasn't until I started expanding on social media that I really started to understand how, for lack of a better term, pathetic the general sports betting public is. And I can tell you guys, on YouTube, we have a very, very well-educated core group of people here, like very well-educated. On TikTok, forget it. TikTok are the part. That's where all the parlay people are. These are the guys who are signing up at Barstool. Okay, they're hanging out on TikTok because you would not believe the level of ignorance over there. But anyways, I didn't want this to be a rant about TikTok, but I mean, wow, it's been a real eye opener. So good for me. There's people to help out there. But I will say this, okay? The public perception, because they've been told, guys, pick 2 or 3 games and, that's what you want to bet. Okay. You have other guys out there like Crack who's out there betting 60 plus games a day, sometimes 100 plus games a day. The guy knows what he's doing. He can bet those games and he can win. The reason they tell the general public, pick 2 or 3 games, because they know if they tell you go out and pick 9 games, you're going to bury yourself. Plain and simple. You're going to bury yourself doing it, okay? I'm not talking about you guys. I'm saying like as an amateur. So then, they heard that somewhere, so they come and regurgitate that garbage, and you can't possibly win doing that. And it's like, guys, I know you guys don't think that. And I know you've seen it week in and week out, month in and month out. We put up decent numbers. Sometimes we have a losing week. Sometimes we have a losing month. But long term, we win the money. Professional sports bettors look for value, okay? Amateur sports bettors try to pick a team they think is going to win. Plain and simple, okay? Betting on sports is about looking at value. And it really, to me, does not matter if we have a very high volume day or a very low volume day. I'm more concerned about what I can get into a month or what I can get into a year, okay? For me, it's simple math. The more plays I find with a good amount of value, and the more money I can get down on those plays, the more money I'm going to make. And it's as simple as that. So again, I understand, the general public says, oh, you can't possibly win doing this, right? Tell that to Bill. Tell that to Bill Crack, who is out there betting. I don't know. I don't know what Bill's going to have tomorrow. 75, 80 bets? Who knows? He's probably going to make money, though. He's good at what he does. Anyways, on to today. All right, so a couple plays for you guys. First one, Virginia Tech and Virginia. We are going to take the over. That's right, guys. Back-to-back days betting over. We had a hockey over. Now we have football over here for you guys. So Virginia Tech, Virginia over 63.5. I just think that line is too low. I think there's going to be a lot of scoring in this game. Not a lot of defense. Things to be proven in this game. The reason why I emphasize and people always shocked them taking it over, because I do take a lot of unders, okay? I take a lot of unders and I take a lot of dogs. And the simple reason is because that's often where you find the value. Not always, but it's often where you find the value because the public is in love with favorites and they love their overs, okay? Public does not want to sit down and cheer for a back and forth game of punting. And they certainly don't want to cheer for, a team that's plus 18 and hope for a backdoor cover or, last minute. They want to cheer for points and they want to cheer for a blowout winner, and that's why they like favorites and overs. So we look for a lot of unders. We look for a lot of underdogs as well. In this particular case, though, guys, we are going to bet over. Now, that being said, that brings us to our next play, and we are going to go 1 unit, Boston College, Wake Forest, under 65. So they're both 1 unit plays for you. Virginia Tech, Virginia, over 63.5. And Boston College and Wake Forest under 65. And I just recapped it there because I know there's people that don't like to, learn or hear anything I have to say. And they just fast forward to the last minute. So there's your recap. All right, guys. That's it for us today. Thank you guys very much. I really appreciate it. And as always, guys, have a very lucky day and bye for now.